Don't use the mic.
No, we just want to hold it there. It just feels good.
Sure.
Yeah, 5 isn't tall. That's like the short kind of.
Might not be.
Oh, that's Rick. Yeah. Say again?
I'll call. Actually, I'll get you the lineup in a bit. You still need this?
No, that's from our last game.
Yeah, I know.
No.
You need it still?
We want to save them, so we don't have to do this
I'm
every game.
Yeah, you better be.
Can
I will fight
we leave
you.
lineups on the table?
It's on. I don't know if somebody will take it. Unit.
but that doesn't work. It took me a while.
The buzzing stop?
Yeah, the buzzing stop.
So that's the port.
If it goes in, then just order 24.
The settings on the port.
Any shot. Anytime it's going to hit the rim, we want to
The only other thing I could think of doing.
Muted. Are you gonna do the score?
Then this won't work?
I tried that. That was.
All right, and we're back. Time to get going for the Heschel versus Eilat game as Josh gets a high five from one of their players. All right, this is an anticipated matchup between the two finals teams from last season. And I'm excited to get started. I think this is going to be a really good game.
I mean, you'd have to assume that it will be. This was the finals matchup last year. Sure, there is a lot of turnover between the two teams, but they're still more or less the same to the core.
Yeah, it's also very unfortunate. Ricky Sutton has gone down with a elbow fracture. He's going to be out for the whole tournament.
He was an electrifying player to watch last year. I mean, draining threes from everywhere, along with his brother, Charlie. I mean, they were unstoppable.
The three top shooters on Heschel, other than Ricky, the other two were both seniors last year, so they are off the team.
It remains to be seen if Heschel can still shoot, or if their abilities have significantly diminished along with the departure of their seniors.
On a lot of the teams remain the same. They're not a school, they're a semi-professional basketball team, so they usually stay the same throughout every year. Eilat's got the ball.
They seem to be sort of trying to slow it down, but then also bunching together so that no one gets open. It's an interesting strategy, Cotton. It remains to be seen if it works out.
Okay, here comes Heschel down the court. Oh, wow. This game seems to be a lot more in control than the last game we saw.
That's for sure. A lot less turnovers, but just as many misses. There's a lot more screaming. And the first point of the game go to Heschel.
That seemed like it was a goaltend anyway, if it hadn't gone in.
Hey, Reeves Zahavi with the rebound off of the almost steal.
Zahavi's got the ball. He's about to shoot it. Zahavi for three. And he drains it.
Yeah, what a shot from Reeves Zahavi.
All right, here comes Heschel on the court. Oh, wow, what a move. That had gone in. That may have been the move of the tournament so far. All right, here comes Heschel. Passes it over to Nagar.
Oh, it's a good move, but he can't seem to shake him. Heschel is playing lockdown defense so far. Eilat's making a change. In comes Or Ashkenazi.
Yeah, let's got the ball. Let's see what they can do here. They seem to set a lot of picks. It's something they do a lot. That's a foul on Heschel. Looks like it's on the floor. No shots.
Buzzer.
There we go.
All right, Ashkenazi into the game for Nagor.
Making an immediate impact, but just can't get it to fall. Heschel's defensive prowess right now is really shining through. They are stifling Eilat.
All right, here's Heschel. Oh, nice steal from Eggery.
Dunk it. Dunk it, you coward.
Nice steal and bucket from Eggery.
And here's Kohler bringing it up. Oh, a good move there. And the bucket for, I cannot read that name.
We apologize in advance. The people that gave us the name have very messy handwriting, so we can't read a lot of. Zahavi from way downtown drains a deep three.
From Brampton. You know, my father actually used to think that everyone on the Raptors had to be from Canada because when they would call those out, he'd assume that they were talking about where he's from.
Oh, that's really funny.
So Tracy McGrady would hit a long three. And, oh, from Mississauga. So he just assumed that's where he was from.
All right. Let's inbound in here. Zahavi with the ball. Zahavi deep three.
Oh my God! He's
Gets the
draining
bounce.
it. We'll see if Heschel can slow him down, but he's off to a historic pace so far.
This is some good defense from Eilat.
I mean, this really feels like basketball. You know what I mean? Like the other games we've watched and the other games that have gone on, like they just haven't been this intense, this fast-paced, you know? And in comes Shapiro for Nesse.
Big man's got the ball. He should be posting up. I know the other guy's taller than him, but he seems like he could outmuscle him. Shot clock's winding down. That is a 24-second violation.
Was not able to get the shot off in time. First time we've seen that in a while.
All right, Eilat, bring the ball up. This guy looks like a true point guard.
What is that supposed to mean? I think that's an illegal screen.
That was a hold.
22. How much it?
Coach Bick is mad.
How much foul it? Hey. 22.
Oh, nice bucket from Eilat. That is a timeout from Heschel. We will be back.
And we're back.
All right, here comes
After
Heschel.
a brief timeout, here's
Coach Pick is yelling. We like when Coach Pick yells.
Coach Pick is my favorite. I love him. Here, Heschel's moving the ball well, but just a miss. It was a bad shot taken by their big man, Shapiro.
Oh, and Eilat drains the three. Who was that?
Ido
Oh,
Harrell.
Harrell. And all of a sudden, it is 16-6 Eilat.
This game got out of hand fast. Hopefully we'll see another high-scoring game. Didn't we see games reach the 90s?
Yeah, both Eilat and Heschel have reached the 90s in one game so far. But hopefully we'll see something like we saw last year. Eilat raced out to a big lead in both games, and in both games Heschel came back and won. So hopefully we'll have something that exciting this time.
The last times, though, Heschel had their sharpshooters. They had Ricky Sun, they had Charlie Sun, they had Jesse Abed, and now all three of those guys are either injured or graduated. I don't think Heschel can claw their way back out of this one.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But there's a lot of new guys on this Heschel team. Who knows how good they are?
No, Mechie's being told to pick and roll. There's no Hebrew for that. Oh, and another miss for Eilat.
And that's 2 missed layups in succession.
They certainly seem to be slowing down, but of course, as soon as I say that, they're going to hit 5 threes in a row.
Probably. That's a foul on
Eilat?
on Reef Sahavi.
No.
Yeah.
Ido Harrell.
No, it was on 11.
They said 0-7.
All right, 2 shots coming here for Heschel.
All right, here comes the second shot for Nisse. And misses that one.
All right, nice read on that. He really went up and grabbed that. Oh, nice bucket there from Harrell. All of a sudden, it's a 12-point game.
Oh, wow. He just hung in the air. It seemed like he was levitating. Oh,
Yeah, that was a big bucket from Heschel. They needed to get on the scoreboard.
there's a fast break by Eilat. They're slowing it down for sure. They don't want this game to get out of hand. If they win the game 18-8, they're fine with that. They don't need to run up the score.
But they missed another jumper. They've now missed 3 shots in a row.
Oh, and a missed 3 there by Shapiro.
All right, sub coming in the game.
Carell here for Reef
Zahavi. Zahavi's been their best player so far. Knocked out at least 2 threes. Maybe even 3 of them.
I think he hit 3. And in comes Sandheimer.
Wearing Charlie Sutton's old number.
Oh, yeah.
He had the ball. It's a technical.
Oh, and it looks like we have a technical foul called for a late substitution by Coach Pick. He is not happy.
Coach Pick is not happy. Technical foul was called on Coach Pick. Coach Pick is not happy. This is getting intense.
Yeah, not great. But, you know, it remains to be seen how this game ends up. I mean, if they lose by 1, if they lose by 1 here, Coach Pick is probably gonna have a conniption.
Yeah, he might.
Now, I have a question. If you take off from the free throw line before your foot crosses, can you dunk a free throw attempt?
You cannot. You have to land your foot behind the free throw line.
Hello, switch, guys. Scheibe.
I,
So I was like, could he dunk and then push on?
Get off.
I guess somehow if you could dunk
That is a good question.
and then come back.
I'm sorry, was this a technical 2?
Maybe they call 2 techs.
Oh my. Oh yeah, for sure, because he yelled at the refs afterwards. And he hits both of his tech shots. That's
לא,
pretty
לא,
good for them.
יפן. 11. רגב, 25.
Once this game gets close, those techs are really gonna come back to haunt Coach Pick.
Yeah, especially if this game gets really close by the end. I know it's still the first quarter, so
It remains to be seen.
yeah, but like
מפחד בהם, זין את
2 points could make the difference.
Especially when they're both stupid techs that could easily be avoided. I mean,
עידו.
not great techs that could easily be avoided.
All right, here comes Heschel down. They got to get some points on the board.
Box.
I think Coach Pick wants to run a box.
Box.
The box was
Box.
a strategy used by the Toronto Raptors during the finals.
Box. Oh, what was even the call there? What was that?
I don't know. I don't know if that was a travel or a double dribble.
Who did that?
עבור צד, לא מלא. לא, מקבל את הכדור.
It appears that the call was a double dribble on Heschel.
ילד נוער.
And this first quarter has come screaming to a close as there's only 14 seconds left. Oh, and
That's an offensive foul on Edry.
wow. Jinx.
היי, היי, how
All
much
right.
foul lane for?
There's 12.9 seconds left. Let's see if Heschel can do something to get out of this quarter with a little bit less of a hole to dig out of.
No, turn the shot clock off. Turn the shot clock off.
And he did not get it off, and Heschel will go into the break down 20-8.
When you're doing the shot clock.
And we'll be right back after these messages. And we're back.
All right, Josh. What does Heschel have to do in this quarter to come back?
Scoreboard points.
Score. They gotta score. They can't continue on this cold streak that they're on if they want to stand any chance of winning this game. I mean, going down 20-8 is bad enough, but when you're 20-8 and you scored those first 8 points in the first minute, you gotta step it up. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. They scored a point a minute. I can do that.
Josh, you're not that good at basketball.
I didn't mean against this Eilat team. I just meant in general. That's a foul for pushing.
All right,
on
2 shots
Regev
coming for Heschel.
Iluz. Oh, he was on the team last year.
It was?
Regev Iluz, number 5.
Yeah. Oh, no, not 2 shots. Foul on the floor.
Ricky Sutton's hurt. He's the Irish.
All right, now definitely 2 shots coming for Heschel.
What happened?
What? Fractured elbow.
Is it better?
Yeah.
All right, 2 shots coming for Heschel. He's got to make some of these. Oh.
I mean, I feel like we're the opposite of Romo, you know? He's such a good broadcaster. I'm not saying that we're not good, but every time he says something, he gets it spot on. And every time we say something, the exact opposite happens as he makes his second free throw.
Yeah, I'm not very good at predicting the future.
Most people aren't. As Eilat scores an easy basket to answer.
And the Eilat coach is either furious about something or telling his players to do something.
Timeout by Coach Pick there. Strange rules. Nobody's not quite sure what's going on, but Coach Pick just called a timeout. All right, we'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome back to this 22-9. Just
Okay. What happened? You just went out?
as Eilat answers back with a quick basket of their own, and Heschel's going to bring it back up. Never mind. We're having some technical difficulties.
All right, shout out to any Dillers that are on the screen from Eilat, Orberon, Udan Malka, Tomer Mark. Love you guys.
Here comes Heschel down the court, wide open. Can't get it to go down though.
And it is Eilat ball.
There's 37 people watching right now. Oh, that was a charge.
No, it looks blocking foul, yeah. Blocking foul on Heschel.
Sub for
All right, we are back on.
We would like to apologize for the technical difficulties. We're not quite sure what's going on, but we're trying our best to fix it. As Nass is on the line.
Made both of them.
Whoa, a crazy pass there. It seemed like he was going to turn it over. And there's a foul there on Nass, who just hit his free throw.
It's a 12-point game here, Josh. What do you think Heschel has to do to get back in this?
I'm telling you, they gotta find their shot. I mean, nothing is going in for them. Most of their points so far have been off free throws, and you can't sustain that down the stretch. You've got to start hitting your shots like Eilat did just there. With Omer, I can't read that, hitting a three. Oh, and a foul there on the same guy.
On Omer Taper. Teper? Teper.
Teper. And, oh, come on. Tell me I'm supposed to know how to pronounce that. As number 21 had a 1-and-1 and missed it.
All right, Zahavi's got the ball.
He's certainly been their best shooter so far. He's been able to lead this team and just knock down threes at will.
Yeah, he's been their best player overall, for sure.
I mean, there's only a certain there's a certain amount of threes you have to take to in 16-minute halves be able to put up 97 points.
Well, yeah.
And that game didn't go to overtime because it was not close.
Yeah, and not only did they put up 97, Heschel also had a big game. I think they put up 94.
Indeed, they did. Of course, there are very impressive teams in the paint, but at some point you just got to start hitting those shots.
A little stumble. And
A foul there, and Nass is not happy.
he wanted to make that shot.
Sub here for Eilat as Noam Edju is going to go in.
As you coming back in, he's also one of their really good players.
So was Galaz Yonatan, Yoni to his friends. Nobody knows what's going on in this tournament. We're playing by new rules.
All right, now he's taking his second free throw.
And
Doesn't make
misses.
either.
I assume that's why he was so upset with his missing the shot for the end. If you know you're bad at free throws, you want to hit those.
Yeah, they're down by 15 points at this point in the game. They need to get this going.
I mean, they gotta get it going. Make a couple defensive stops and just drain your threes. I mean, you can't keep missing them like this if you expect to win a game. I know that most games aren't won by hitting threes, but at some point, you gotta make some of them. Do you remember that Rocket playoffs game a couple years ago? They rode the three to victory, and as soon as they stopped hitting them, they collapsed. They lost in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals because they missed 27 threes in a row.
And one for Heschel. There we go. They're finally starting to get something going. Yeah, going back to Houston, they always live and die by the three-pointers, and when they don't fall, they just can't win basketball games.
Yeah, I mean, it was actually spectacular, that game. It made no statistical sense. They were doing perfectly fine. They were on pace. And then in the fourth quarter, I think, they missed 27 three-pointers in a row. And then as soon as they hit their next two, they stopped taking them. They didn't take another three-pointer for the rest of the game after ending the cold streak by hitting two in a row. Now, I'm not sure what prompted them to stop shooting then and not in the midst of a 27-miss streak, but, you know, sometimes coaches got to coach. They lost the game, so it was a terrible decision, but whatever.
All right, Heschel with the steal and the bucket.
Timeout! Dunk it, you coward. All right, we're going to go to timeout break and be back in just a second.
And welcome back.
All right, coach, pick your time is up. You got to go back in the game.
It seems that it's actually the opposite in this game as last game, as Heschel would always be back on the court immediately, and we seem to be waiting on Bialik each time to get back on the court.
Yeah. Different coach for this team.
Different coach, different play style,
Different
way different
atmosphere in
players.
general.
I mean, the last game was more relaxed. The players were very clearly having fun. Here, this is a job, and they're paid to do it, even though they're not being paid.
Right, but these people are on this team because they're really good at basketball. This is a team where they're competing. They know they can win. And when it came to the Heschel girls team, who's still a very good team, they were out there to have a good time. They really wanted to have fun.
Yeah, you could see it for sure with Maya Eskenazi and Noah Gilad. They were out there dancing and smiling the entire time, even when they were down. I mean, they did end up winning by quite a bit, but early on in that game, they went down by a lot.
Yeah, and even like you talk about, they were always singing. Dancing. Even when Maya Eskenazi got hurt, when she was sitting there getting ice on her head, she was always still smiling when her team scored. She was always happy.
It's certainly a different atmosphere than the coach pick regime that's going on right now.
All right, shot here for Heschel.
No, he missed it. And here's Sandhelmer taking it down. Oh, a good putback, but it doesn't go in. What's the call there? Was it for touching the basket?
I'm not sure. I think it was a push. 2 shots coming for Heschel.
I think that says Barak. It certainly doesn't help that I don't speak Hebrew.
No, that does not help. Heschel coming down the floor.
Oh, a 3.
Zahavi.
And Binks another one.
That might be. Is that 4 for Zahavi?
Yeah, I mean, Eilat is just burying Heschel with their 3-point barrage right now.
Hey, it's a 17-point game all of a sudden.
Oh, and they answer back. Hadar Nagor. Nope, not him. That was Sandhelmer.
All right, that's a foul. Oh, it looks like that's a foul on Eilat.
There have been a lot of fouls in this game. It's 10-9 right now.
That's a foul on Heschel. 2 shots coming for Eilat.
Hadar Nagor, the actual Hadar Nagor this time, last time it was Sandhelmer, is at the line. Can the real Slim Shady please stand up?
He misses the free throw.
Oh.
It's a foul on
Noam Edry was apparently holding him while he was trying to run. That's the official call by the ref.
Word for word.
I didn't think that was a foul. You know?
Well, I mean, holding is a foul.
Well, I've heard of blocking, I've heard of charging. I haven't heard of you can't hold him while he's trying to run.
Oh, wow.
It was a tech.
Or was it a clear path?
Oh.
Clear path foul is 2 shots in the ball. It looks like that's what this is.
He makes the second one. It remains to be seen. Do they get the ball? They do.
Yeah, looks like that was a clear path foul. All right.
And here's Heschel bringing it down the court. Oh, that could have been a 4-point play for Heschel there. I mean, not one play, but, you know, drive. Oh, can't get it to fall. Whoa, that was a weird situation there.
It's a nice rebound by Heschel, though. That was a big guy who was trying to rebound over.
I mean, they're getting open, but as soon as they pass the ball there, Eilat sniffs it out and gets there to try to snag the pass away. I mean, they can't get open.
Heschel's got the ball. Looks like he wants an ISO here. Oh, and Zahavi, almost makes his 5th 3 of the game.
Oh, almost hits the floater. And here's Reef Zahavi bringing it up now for Eilat.
Shot clock is off. There's 15 seconds left in the half. 5 seconds go. Oh, behind the back pass.
Oh, can't get it to fall, and that should be the end of the half. Oh, can't get it to fall.
Almost makes the half-court shot. All right, at the half, it is 39-26 for Eilat.
We'll be back in a second. we're back.
Are you going to do that differently every time?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Sounds good. We got 9 games. Think of a lot of ways to do that.
Oh, I can think of a lot of ways. 9 games?
Yes, we are doing 9 games, including we're doing 4 in a row tomorrow. So for all the playoff games, come onto the live stream. You'll be able to hear me and Josh.
We just called it a 4 seconds call. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not sure.
It was certainly a turnover. So now Heschel's ball.
3 seconds.
Coach Pick is on the court. Or he was at least. He backed up after a ref stared him down.
Or maybe he heard us.
Maybe.
All right, that's a bucket for us. Are we going to see a comeback like we did last year twice?
I doubt it. This is not the same team at all. They're missing the best shooters in the tournament. And I think to recover from a hole this big, you have to be able to shoot at a clip that they were last season.
Yeah. I mean, it also comes down to defense. Last year, during that comeback, they had tons of steals and blocks, and I just don't know if they have that same defensive
They
identity.
can't stop them at all as Eid Harrell gets another bucket. They can't be stopped. I mean, Rick Covey, right? Like, what are his stats right?
He's got 17 points, hit 4 3-pointers. 2 of them were from deep.
I mean, they're just unstoppable. And it has nothing to do with the fact that they're not actually a school that are a semi-pro team.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about. Like, if Heschel wants to win, they got to get those rebounds. Deep 3 from Zahavi. That would have been crazy.
He was feeling himself. That was a heat check.
No pun intended.
Oh, they're playing the Heat. Now, is it not interesting to you that there are 5 teams in this tournament and 2 of them are called the Heat?
Yeah. If you have 5 teams in a tournament, the odds of having 2 teams with the same name are
Astronomical. Astronomical.
And well, Heat is a popular name for a team. 2 teams? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's... Whoa, crazy behind back pass there. To get out of trouble, but he just passed into more trouble as the ball was almost stripped away there. And something went wrong with the shot clock.
Not sure what just happened. It looks like it is Heschel's ball, though.
I've got absolutely no idea what's happening over there, but I do know that the shot clock had to be reset to 14.
Right, here comes Heschel. 11-point game. It's definitely not over, but Heschel's got to do something quick.
Yeah, Heschel has to start scoring. I mean, forget about 3-point shooting. Just
Or don't forget about 3-point shooting.
forget about it. Get into the paint, get your points, get out of there.
They didn't be shooting like that.
I mean, for sure, you're shooting like that, let it fly, but I mean...
That's a travel on Eilat. Heschel ball.
There's so many points in time where Heschel is wasting so much time on each possession. At some point, they're going to have to speed it up and take the points that they can get.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking for the perfect shot. Sometimes if they have something, they just got to take it.
I think he stepped out of bounds there.
I know. I think that was a foul. Yeah, foul on Elus.
Huh.
That's already 3 fouls in the half on Eilat. 0 on Heschel.
Yeah, Heschel's certainly doing a good job. Whoa, a loud foul there.
4 on Eilat.
Yeah. And it got Nick Shapiro hyped. Lobasev. Says Eilat's coach, Lobasev.
Yeah,
Oh, a tech?
that was a technical foul on Eilat because he left.
He just got disqualified.
Yeah, that was his second technical of the game, I think.
He's out. He's done. That's it for Noah Medry.
Yeah, wow, that's a big blow for Eilat. He misses the technical free throw.
He gets 2. That just means woman, right?
That was fun learning words.
He misses both free throws.
All right, Heschel ball here.
Full zero foul.
I'm gonna stop it for a minute. It's lagging.
And we're back. Sorry about those. Sorry about those technical difficulties.
All of a sudden, Heschel's gone on a huge run. It's a 3-point game.
And they knocked Noah Medri, one of Eilat's better competitors, out of the game with his second technical foul after their coach tried subbing him out at a time when he was not allowed to. Oh my God, and Heschel scores again. It's a 1-point game.
Wow, this is crazy. I mean, what was the score? It was 39-26 at the half. That made this a 14-2 run.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's a technical foul on 11 for arguing the call. Comes one free throw for Eilat.
Now, here comes Shea Issa. He's been their best player so far in the tournament. I don't know why he wasn't on the bench. I mean, he just came. Number 12.
I don't know, maybe he got injured.
He's in his street clothes. Looks like he wants to go in, but the coach isn't letting him.
All right, here comes the technical free throw. And he makes it, making a 2-point lead for Eilat. All right. Here comes Eilat on the floor. They look like they really want to make a difference here.
Yeah, I mean, they got to do something or they might get cut.
Oh, wow, what a steal from Heschel.
Stole it right out of the air.
If that had gone in, it could have been a tie game. All right, here's Zahavi.
Here's Reef Zahavi dishing it out.
Travel.
A travel called on Eilat. No calls are going their way this
Yeah,
this
their
quarter.
coach is not happy about that. He's been yelling at the refs for the foul.
All right, here's Heschel. They hit a 3. They have the lead. Something gets called there as he hits the basket after the whistle.
All right, it's a foul on the floor, so we got inbound for Heschel. All right, Heschel inbounded the ball. It's a big play here.
All right. Heschel's moving it pretty well. He seems to be surveying. No one's getting open as there's a handoff.
A lot of ball movement here for Heschel. That's something I stress over the
A
broadcast.
terrible shot, but they don't even get the rebound back. I mean, what was he thinking there? Was the shot clock down?
I don't know.
Oh, Reef Zahavi misses it. Oh, and an over the back call.
Who was that a foul on?
I thought it was an over the back on number 7 for Eilat, Ido Harel, but it seems like they have the ball.
Yeah. Zahavi's about to inbound. I don't know what happened.
Hits the shot even with the clap in his face. An
Yeah.
interesting defensive technique.
It's a distraction, but good players can look past those.
Oh, he got baited into a shot by a fake charging call. And another foul on Eilat.
Yeah, 2 shots coming here for Heschel.
They certainly closed the gap in how many fouls there are between the teams, but it's still an insane amount.
Yeah, 7 fouls. Isn't that bonus?
Yeah. No. 1-1.
Yeah, it's bonus. Once you get to 10, it's double bonus.
Yeah.
So, yeah, every foul is a 1-and-1.
You make it, you take it. Misses the first one.
This is the first. This is a shooting foul, though, so he gets 2.
Yeah, he gets 2 regardless. And makes the second one, no problem. Eilat now trying to take it up. I mean, they gotta stem the bleeding at some point, right?
Yeah. Here's Zahavi. He's a really good dribbler.
Good dribbler, good shooter. Who does this kid think he is? Kyrie Irving?
It's a foul on Heschel. Zahavi's out of the game. He needs to take a breather. He needs to be ready for the fourth quarter.
In goes Yuval Kovel.
Full foul.
Up. 24th coming out of the game. He has 4 fouls.
It's just a foul city out there, Jake. Foul city. Oh, a wonderful look. And
Yeah. That's 2 pretty open shots that missed the rim entirely.
Hey, Kafool! Kafool! Kafool!
All right, let's got the ball here. 3-point game. Anyone's game at this point.
it certainly seemed like Eilat was going to run away with it, but Heschel did what Heschel does, and they clawed their way back. As there's another foul on Eilat.
Offensive foul on Eilat. Now, is that not...
Box. Box.
Coach Pick wants him to run the box. Oh, nice move. 2 shots coming for Heschel.
Okay, guys, you want to take the game, take the game.
Yeah. We've been asked to comment on the seemingly endless banners hung up around these walls. They date back pretty far. I mean, I can't seem to find the oldest one, but it's...
I think the oldest one I see is 2002.
I think that's when the second...
01.
01. So is that when the second campus opened?
Second game was open a couple years later than that, but yeah, there's banners all over the place for all the different sports that Chad has won.
I mean, Chad has been dominant in sports recently and like pretty early in their history because so many Jewish kids go here as their only choice. And with the amount of kids that they have, I mean, now we're what, over 1,000. They have their pickings of the best Jewish athletes in the area.
Right, and so I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's 7 banners from last year. Everything from the senior girls team won this tournament last year. We won hockey, softball, baseball, soccer. We even had gold medalists in tennis. So there's banners for really everything here.
Don't mean to brag, but we be killing it.
Heschel misses the free throw, but he gets his own rebound.
His own rebound. Look, open look and passes it away. They're just trying to stop this possession from becoming a turnover.
Yeah.
Oh, a great shot. They tied it up.
Wow. I can't believe this is a tie game. It was a 17-point game at one point.
Stop. He has to go over there. Stop.
That's a foul on Heschel. And Yoni back in the game.
practice.
All right, Eilat coming down.
Oh!
That's a charging foul on Eilat.
How many fouls can Eilat get at this point? I mean, the coach himself has said, he said to his players during one of those stops in action, he said, you want to mail in this game? Mail it in. He is fuming. He's ready to just give up and walk away.
Yeah, he's not going to do that, though. It's still a tie game here.
Oh, shit. I think we punctured the bag. And here's Heschel passing it around. They just keep passing it back and forth, trying to find a way to finally take the lead in this game. Did they lead at any point?
I don't think... Oh, yeah, they did it right at the beginning. I think it was 5-2.
Oh, yeah, they went out to that crazy start and then just fizzled out, and now they're back.
Right, and then Eilat went on a huge run in the first quarter.
Great tactics there, but you got to get that shot to fall if you're going to pull that.
It's a jump ball.
Oh, jump ball! Oh!
And the coach for Eilat is not happy.
I mean, fair enough. These refs have a pretty quick trigger on it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a game last season where Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders was being tackled by two defenders and easily broke it, but the refs called it within half a second. I mean, he's a person who breaks tackles and makes plays out of nothing time and time again, and just quick triggers ruin games. I mean, the Raiders lost that game by a touchdown that he would have had.
Yeah, it's really disappointing when something like that gets called back.
Oh, a terrible shot there as it goes out of bounds.
Hey, elbow! It was elbow!
It was elbow.
1 second. 1 second on the shot clock. Everything gets us.
All right, there are 4 seconds on the shot clock here.
4 seconds on the shot clock, 11 seconds on the game clock.
No!
We don't have a lot of time.
All right, here we go. 3-pointer for Heschel.
Oh. Oh! And Heschel takes their first lead since the first couple minutes of the first quarter. And we'll be back in just a little bit for the fourth quarter. We're back.
All right, Heschel with a huge comeback in that quarter.
Huge. Lupon. And we're back for 8 more minutes of crazy, insane, screaming-filled action.
All right, Eilat's got the ball.
Or as I like to call it, a normal Sunday afternoon in my bed. Eilat's trying desperately to stop the bleeding. I mean, oh, they finally hit a shot, and it's tied back up. And they are hyped. They're up by 1? No, it's 2.
All right, tie game here.
They gotta remember they're
It
dying.
was 3 points.
Yeah,
Another one.
Yeah, I think it was the 3-pointer on the last one. Yeah, it was.
It was a 3-pointer, and we got it wrong. Oh, here's Eilat on a fast break. Dunk it, you coward. Oh, and makes the bucket. They go up by 3. And they are hyped.
All right.
Timeout on the play. We'll be right back. here's Heschel trying to take back the lead that they just recently acquired and then just as quickly lost. Oh, a great pass into a terrible situation as they turn it over. Oh, jump ball called. Another quick trigger.
Yeah, flip the arrow. Flip, yeah.
Oh, inbound by Heschel.
Hey!
Looking for a shot. Nobody's open. Passes it to the big man who hits the jumper as they go down by 1.
This game is really impressive. I mean, both teams had absolute beatdowns in other games, but the defense has been pretty good here.
I mean, it's still a relatively high-scoring game. Both teams are easily going to reach the 50s, probably the 60s, which is unheard of in some of the other games we commentated on and watched.
Yeah.
But it certainly has been a defensive and offensive slugfest. In fact, one might say it was basketball. You got the offense, you got the defense, you got the screaming coaches, you got the technical fouls. Basketball.
All right, Eilat driving in.
Oh, and a foul called on Heschel.
2 shots coming for Eilat. They seem really hyped up, like they really want to win this game.
Oh, he hits his first free throw.
All right, subs coming into the game for Heschel. Shapiro, who I believe has 4 fouls, so watch out for that.
Yeah, it's the 4th, you know, it's the 4th. You can take him out. I mean, it's like the legend of Paige Soberano, you know? Oh, a hard foul there that doesn't get called. I mean, one of the games in the tournament last year.
Yeah, and there's a makeup call. Hey,
In one of the games in the tournament last year, Paige Soberano, I mean, she hits 4 threes, but gets up to 4 fouls in the first 2 quarters. She gets taken out, 4th quarter, puts back in, hits 3 more threes, and then fouls out. I mean, sometimes you just got to play the players who have a lot of fouls and hope it works out.
yeah, I mean, but she was their best player that game. They had to play her. That's a foul on Eilat. It's a 3-point game here.
It's a 3-point game, but it feels like it could be so much more.
It feels like it could be more either way, though.
Yeah, for sure. Heschel's been playing great. Eilat's been playing out of their mind defense. I mean, at some point something's going to break and one team's going to lose. I mean, that's how basketball works, unless they can somehow tie.
Reef Zahavi coming back into the game.
Reef Zahavi coming in for Yuval Corvell.
All right.
It's Eilat's ball. Up by 3.
Reef Zahavi's absolutely been the best player for Eilat today.
Oh, for sure. I mean, sure, he hasn't been the best on boards or assists or steals or blocks, but he's been hitting threes.
He also
That's
got
what
the
they need.
assist right there.
He's been hitting threes when they need it, and he's just been dominant.
Heschel's got to get some of their mojo back from the 3rd quarter. They don't seem to be able to score anymore. All right, Zahavi's got the ball. Harden, step back.
Oh, it would have been a crazy shot. But now Heschel has the ball and a chance to get within a few points.
For 3.
Great shot there, just doesn't fall.
Nice offensive
Oh,
rebound,
and
but
can't get the
put it-
putback.
Here comes Zahavi again. Passes it out.
I've noticed we have more Bialik girls in the stands than we have Heschel girls watching this game.
Yeah, it seems as the entire Bialik team might be here.
And where's the Heschel girls? Nowhere to be found. I mean, this is not... It's like we said earlier, right? The Heschel girls team and the Heschel boys team, I don't think could be any less connected. Oh,
That's another charge on Eilat. There's been a couple of those this quarter.
That was a hard foul.
There are
As
4
Itai
minutes
Dayon
and
goes
10
in.
seconds left in this game,
Hey, hey!
but there could totally be overtime.
This game simultaneously feels like it's been flying past. And this game simultaneously feels like it's been flying past, but also like no time has passed at all. It feels like we're in the second quarter, but it also feels like we've been playing this game for at least 3 hours.
Yeah, but now we're halfway through the fourth quarter and there's a 6-point lead. So,
Oh, was that a block or a pass?
or both.
Could have been both. Oh, a good bucket. He had wide open teammates, but he took it to the hole and pounded it hard.
Heschel's bullying Eilat in the paint here.
Oh, a good shot broken up by a foul.
All right, 2 shots coming here for Eilat. 4-point game, 3.5 minutes to go.
No, don't make it. It's not the first time you make it. No. No.
All right, both coaches are not happy right now. We've got 2 shots coming up here for Dayan.
Should I tell him? What? I still have.
Yeah, you can tell him for sure. I enjoy Eilat. Now, I enjoy Eilat's number choices because you have such close numbers. You have 2, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 30. I mean, why?
I don't know.
Why couldn't number 30 have been number 3? You know, because then they would have had a succession from 2 to 12.
Maybe 3 is retired for their team.
Can you even do that in semi-pro teams?
You can do that wherever you want.
Sidney Crosby just got his number retired by a semi-pro team, I guess.
He got his number retired by the entire QMWHL.
Yeah, but that was a
QMJHL.
surprise. You didn't know that was happening. And he reefs a hubby with another 3.
Reef Zabi, that's his 5th 3 of the game.
Timeout. And we'll be right back after this timeout. And
Warbath.
You want to kill me too? I'm
So,
old guy.
Eilat is in a lot of
guy.
foul trouble here.
I mean, obviously, no, I'm fouled out. I'm technical out.
Right.
Ido
He
Harrell's
loses
at
number
4.
5. Ido Harrell, he loses at 4. Harrell is at 4. And Ashkenazi is also at 4.
Well, I mean, completely under the radar. Heschel's number 11, Nast, has fouled out of the game. I mean, nobody even noticed or cared.
Yeah, 24, Shapiro also has 4 fouls. No one else really on Heschel is in any foul trouble.
Yeah, for sure the fouls have been skewed way more in favor of Heschel in this game.
Yeah, especially in the second half.
Oh, for sure. That third quarter was crazy.
There's something going on right now with the coaches and the referee. Apparently, they were given some incorrect information.
Because life is a nightmare.
We the team that's been shooting too. Not him.
Bruh. This is a certified bruh moment. Life is a nightmare.
That is not fair.
So when you hit 10, when they get 10 fouls, then you shoot 2.
He's just explaining the rule we already explained to you guys. How at 5 it's 1 and 1, and then at 10 it's 2.
Yeah.
Free throws, that is.
There are 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game. It feels like we have been going through the last minute forever.
For sure. I mean, does Reef Zahavi's performance remind you at all of the last game's Maddie Farkas?
Yeah, it really does. Risa Hovey he's knocking down threes from everywhere. Just like Maddie Farkas was last time.
I mean, certainly Rafe has been shooting way more efficiently instead of chucking up every single shot and like a quarter of them go in and you've hit 8 threes. Rafe has taken, I think he's shooting more than 50% at the moment.
Yeah, he very well might be. He's missed a bunch, but I don't know if he's missed 5.
I think he's shooting 5 for 9.
Might be.
He certainly had a very dominant showing right now.
שתי זריקות מ7, אבל הם החליטו שזה 1 ו1.
So,
Never mind.
Nesser for Heschel. He has 10 points. He's playing pretty well.
Because he's been out there grabbing boards and putting them back in. I mean, he's been dominant with rebounds.
Polliner is also playing well. He's got 9.
Coach Pick is yelling about things again. Oh, Coach. Oh, Coach Pick.
We love Coach Pick.
You know what Coach Pick needs? Like, get back coach like we did.
All right, here we go. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game.
Jake, you know what Coach Pick needs? He needs one of those get-back coaches that you see in the NFL, like with hot-headed coaches like Sean McVay.
Yeah, he could use one of those. And it seems like their assistant coach might be part of his job.
It certainly seemed like it just then, as Coach Pick ran onto the court and was hauled back in by his assistant coach.
All right, that is a foul.
That seemed clean.
Nah, it looked like he hit his arm there.
Okay, you know more about basketball than I do. I'll trust your judgment.
That's his first foul, though. Not in any foul trouble.
Oh, there's 2 shots here.
Yeah.
Because it was a shooting foul. That would make sense.
All right. And he misses the first. 9-point game here. Under 3 minutes to go. Josh, you think this is over?
No. It ain't over until you sing.
Oh,
Get it? Get it? That's a funny joke. Haha, funny joke.
All right, here comes Heschel. They got to score right here, right now.
And here's Heschel passing it around. Oh, ball almost goes out of bounds. They got to take a shot. They only have 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets it blocked back into his face as Eilat on the fast break. Dunk it, you coward.
And here's the hobby. Passes to Ashkenazi.
Ashkenazi's in foul trouble, isn't he?
Yeah, Ashkenazi has 4 fouls.
Oh, and hits the layup.
And all of a sudden, it's a 12-point game.
Eilat up 62 to 50.
Yeah, and there's only 2 minutes to go.
I think certainly you can. The fat lady isn't singing yet, but she's certainly warming up. You don't want to blow out your vocal cords.
All right, here comes Eilat in the paint.
The one talking.
Oh, and throws it out of bounds. There's a minute 36 left. 12-point game here. Heschel has got to go.
Here goes Heschel. They got it. They got to hit some shots. I mean, not necessarily threes yet, but they got to hit something.
That's a start. Now a 10-point game, minute 25 to go.
Seems like there's a timeout called.
After my
And we'll be right back.
minute 25 to go. Eilat is up by 10 with the ball.
It certainly seems over, but I don't want to say it's over to then look wrong when Heschel inevitably comes back because I called it over.
Yeah, Eilat's got the ball here. They're really trying to slow it down. Heschel's got to press right now.
I mean, yeah, you got to slow it down if you're Eilat, and you got to speed it way up if you're Heschel. I mean, they've been playing at such a slow rate. Even if they had the ball and full possession on the rest of the possessions of the game, I still don't think that they'd win. I think that they'd run out of time.
Yeah, as Heschel's now fouling to try to stop the clock. All right, 1-1 here coming for Eilat.
Hey, F5, 24.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
As number 24, Shapiro, just fouled out and is being replaced by number 15, Boo Capel. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it, so deal with it. Coach Pick is so loud that when he yells, he maxes out the volume bar.
He is very loud, and even he's pretty far away from us, but
I mean,
sound travels.
Sound does travel, yes. It's because of the oxygen molecules or something. They're so far apart. As there's another foul called on Eilat, this time on Or Ashkenazi. That should be 5, right? Yep, he's fouled out and will be replaced by number 2, Hadar Nagor.
Hey, yeah, 5 foul.
He has 5 fouls.
Yeah.
And comes Hadar Nagor.
Yep. All right, there we go. 1 minute and 2 seconds left to play.
I mean, this game's done at this point.
And we are stopping again for some reason.
He should shoot them underhand. Just for fun.
That would be really
They have
cool.
10 fouls.
Hey, הם לוחצים שוב.
Now, you know Rick Barry, right? Or
Yeah.
it might have been Brent Barry.
Barry.
He famously shot his free throws underhanded. But did you know that he has one of the best three-point percentages of all time?
3-point percentages? I did not know that.
But I don't respect it because he didn't shoot his three-pointers underhanded like he shot his free throws.
Well, they would have got him blocked.
It's not respectful. Was there a foul on that play?
It's a foul on 21 on Heschel.
21, Barak, I think.
1-1 here, coming for Eilat.
That's actually his first foul, so they're fine. But here goes Regev Iluz and misses it. A great rebound there. He seemed to levitate to grab that ball. Reeves
steal by
Sahavi
Reeves
with the
Sahavi.
steal. And he gets fouled. This next minute is going to last 50 at least. Nobody was open.
All right, there are 49 seconds left in this game.
Now,
I think
as
it's
number
over.
12, Shapiro on Heschel once said, nobody was open. He couldn't pass. So, there was a foul.
All right, second free throw coming here. He makes that one too, making this a 13-point game.
I mean, with the way that the crowd is screaming and then totally quiet at the free throw line, I believe everyone here might be rooting for Eilat as the ball goes sailing out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it is
Heschel ball.
Heschel ball. 40 seconds to go.
Blee foul.
Yeah, coach is telling them not to foul.
Blee foul.
I mean, it's a 13-point game here, or it's an 11-point game here.
I mean, the last thing you want to do here if you're Eilat is foul. I mean, you don't want to give them free shots, and you don't want to give them an open look either. So it's a tough line you have to tiptoe. As the ball goes out of bounds, should be Heschel's ball.
Yeah. That's the ball.
6 seconds.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 22 seconds left in the game.
I think that means that it stays with Heschel.
What's 22? Let me ask 22. Alain is 22.
Not really sure what's happening here.
Wait.
Oh, technical on number 22 on Heschel.
Oh my. I'm not sure what that tech was for, but
Regev Iluz trying to get the crowd hyped up for a lot.
didn't really work.
He got a couple people to cheer.
Yeah, but not enough. Not enough. Oh, is it Reeve shooting these? It's over. He's deadly from the free throw and the three-point. Not much in between, but he's ready.
He has gotten a couple layups throughout this game.
That is true. Now, Eilat's coach is telling them specifically, do not get a basket. And I am not impressed with that vicious showing of a foul there. I mean, you have to have some respect for the safety of the players in this game.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just completely ridiculous. A showing of aggression and just anger that has no place in this sport.
He literally did.
Coach Peck's telling his players to foul, even though there's 15.
I mean, is that coach blind? That should have been a tech too. I'm very upset.
Yeah, Heschel should just be holding the ball right now. It's a 12-point game. There's no
Yeah,
reason.
you don't want to lose by more. Oh, there goes the big man. The center trying to shoot a three. It didn't really work. Dunk it, you coward!
Oh! Almost dunks to time the game. And Eilat win 66-54.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back tomorrow with like a million more games.